On creates this week's Countdown National Top 10 Commandments. This week's number 10 hit comes from I'm Talking soon to be released debut album, Bear Witness. Highest new entry comes from Howard Jones, up from 11 to 9 with No One Is to Blame. This could be the last video clip we see from Van Halen, as they claim they won't visualize any other tracks from their 5150 album. Madonna's number 7 countdown hit comes from her third album, True Blue, which is out later this month. Pet Shop Boys' Neil Tennant and Chris Lowe actually met in an electrical shop, but Electrical Shop Boys doesn't quite have the same ring to it. Bomb Crash Opera appear with Tim Finn and the Mentals at this week's Night for the Games concerts, tomorrow night in Sydney and Friday night in Melbourne. The Bangles' next single will be Walk Like an Egyptian. Sounds like Molly's house. This week's number 3 hit comes from Eaten Alive, which just happens to be the 53rd album in Diana Ross's career. Here's a bit of dirt for you. Robert Palmer used to have unkept long hair and sing in a 70s British blues group called Vinegar Joe. So there, you heard it first. And Cliff and the Boys are still making a living at number 1, and you can hear their brilliant live version of the new Comic Relief Utterly Live album.
Hey, Cliff! I've just invented a great new sound! Got to do best to please her. Ow! Untie Neil's legs, my beer. Settle down, chaps. Got her over an eye and then...
Will they ever live it down? Now it's back to Molly with Steve and Paul from Wa Wa Nee.
Okay, thanks, Gavin. Well, listen, Stephen, thanks for doing the show. Paul.
Thank you.
Now, listen, I've got a confession to make. When CBS Records, which is a record company, asked me, then almost insisted that I come along to this gig, I was a little sort of wary because I thought, well, I don't know this band, never seen them before, and I'm now with all these record company executives, you know, and they want me to make a judgment. I really enjoyed the performance. In fact, it's totally surprised me because I wasn't expecting that. Yourselves, I mean, what's been the reaction?
It's great. It's going really well. Yeah.
Well, I mean, obviously, the single's doing well, but as far as live gigs are concerned,
it's been good.
Yeah.
It's been great. I mean, we've put an emphasis on trying to be a little different.
Right, and that you are.
And well, yeah, I mean, just trying to base it around doing a show instead of just doing a series of songs, you know.
Mm.
So we're still working on that, and hopefully, you know, we'll get it really together in the next couple of weeks. Yeah.
So, what happens as far as touring is concerned? Are you going to go out on the road and hit all the high spots around the country?
Yeah, we're working live in Sydney at the moment.
Yeah.
And we're coming down here at the end of the month.
And album-wise?
We're working on it at the moment.
Yeah?
Yeah,
and when do you hope? Before the end of the year?
Yeah.
Now, there's just been one comparison, which I think is an unfair comparison, but it's going to happen, yeah, between yourselves and Wham. I mean, how do you feel about those sort of comparisons?
We don't think it's that valid.
Right.
I think live, I mean, you've seen us live, and I don't think you can really compare it. I think we get a lot more rockier than what might sort of, from what it may sound on the single, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
But as far as the music's concerned, I don't think there's any comparisons.
Well, once again, thanks for doing the show, and did enjoy that performance and enjoy the single. It's great, you know, great dance single. And talking about comparisons, poor old Prince has been compared to James Brown and Little Richard, but Prince is Prince as well. And we go out tonight, not with the number 1, you've already seen that. It's Good Night, Steve.
Good night.
Paul.
I'm Molly.
And it's Good Night, Australia from me, and here is Prince with Mountains.